Yes.
I didn't learn anything.
Yes. So I was saying you, shall I start?
Yes.
So we have seen like about time complexity and space complexity. Okay. So
Yes.
time complexity doesn't mean like, means it means how much computation time taken by your system, but
Okay.
it is not like you will calculate it in the term of n second, 10 second, 20 second, 30 second like this. It means something like n second. Okay, n is
Okay.
like the complexity, time complexity and space complexity. They depends on two scenario. How much input you are reading it. Okay, like
Okay.
here in this for loop, how much is your value that you are reading here? Or
100.
yeah, so you are taking, you are going to print 100 value. Okay,
Yes.
and here the length of the code is only three instructions you have. Suppose let me take it
Two
three.
instruction.
Yeah, two instruction, but we count it curly brace as a one instruction.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying for loop one instruction and okay, system printout second one.
Yeah, but this curly brace is another one. Means
But it comes under that for loop only.
yeah, it comes under for loop, but this
Or if you don't use curly braces only, it will also work. We used in C++ that if you use for loop and you have to write only one line of code, then that curly braces do not matter.
yeah, that is true. But here I was,
So two only.
yeah, but the example that I have added it, as per the
Yes,
example, it is three, right?
but you can do two also.
Yeah, I can do it too also. Okay, yeah, let's take it to itself.
Okay.
The question is not here like two or three. The question was like, miss,
Time complexity.
yeah, time complexity. Even okay, let
So
me
we can do this same in that Java or no?
Java in the sense like how?
The one thing I said that for one lane of code you don't have to use
Yeah,
curly
you can do it,
braces.
but you should have only one line. If you have
Yes, yes,
multiple
one
lines,
line
then
only.
you can't do it.
Yes, if you have multiple lines, then the first line will be execute only. Then other lines
Other
will not
line
be.
will not execute and
Ex-
give an error.
yes,
They will not be identified by compiler. So here,
okay.
suppose this two instruction you have for your,
Yes,
but when you write it for 10,000, it will be 10,000 or maybe 100 line of code. So this 100
yes,
line of code, they will occupy more space in the memory, and that's
yes.
and time and space complexity is calculated based on two scenario. Time and space complexity is calculated based on size
Two
of,
scenarios.
yeah, two scenario. First is your size of input,
Yes.
means what is the size of input you have, like how many input you are reading it, and what kind of input you are reading.
Okay.
For example, integer they occupy 4 byte. If I talk
Yes.
about double, then they occupy 8 byte, right? Like,
Yes.
suppose if you are reading 8 byte, then obviously they will occupy more space,
Yes.
right? For example, you have a stack.
And character, one byte.
Yes.
Okay.
So suppose you have this. Okay, uh,
Yes.
it is a memory, and
Yes.
inside that memory you are saving the data.
Yes. It's very big data.
Yeah, so suppose it is of integer type. So on the first cell use one data are saved, in second another
Yes.
data, in third cell another data, and in the fourth cell another data.
Yes.
How many what will be the total size of this memory if you have a four data each of 4 byte?
So the memory size, the what the
If it is of 4 byte, then 4 into 4, 16 byte will be the total memory occupied by your data.
so our memory size is also the same only.
Yes, because each integer is of 4 byte, right? So it will be of
Yes.
16 byte.
16 bytes. BY.
Hmm. So 16 byte it will be, and in 16 byte it will occupy the space. Similarly, you
Yes.
have another memory that is of double type,
Okay.
and you have a data like
ABC.
4.60 double it is.
Yes.
So 5.6135,
Yes. Okay.
and suppose again 4.0000123,
Okay.
and the another one is 8.416, suppose. So
Okay.
this is of double type, so double
Yes.
by 8.
4 into 8, 32.
Yeah, so it will be 32. So do you understand, like it depends on two scenario. First is your
Yes.
how many number of input, what is the size of your input, and next
Yes.
is what kind of input. So it is of
Yes.
double type, so it is occupy 32 byte. Okay.
Yes.
So this is with respect to your space. Okay.
Okay.
Now time. Time will be depends on the size of your size of your input. Like how many size of data you want to read it. If you want to
Okay.
read n input, means suppose your n, then your complexity will be big O n. What do you mean by this big O and all? That is like in data structure and all. We will going to see it. This is as of now you don't need it. You just need to see it. What will be the size of your input? If you
Okay.
have a size of input is 4, so
Yes.
then in that case your n value will be what? 4.
4.
Okay. Similarly, so this is size of input. It depends on how many input you are reading it, and suppose in execution of single instruction take 10 second, then execution of 10 instruction will take how many second? 100 second.
100 seconds.
So right, so this is called as your time complexity, means how much time in execution of one instruction they are taking, then the rest of the instruction how much time it takes. Now
Okay.
similarly, I told you the example of this too. So suppose in for loop execution, because of having too much condition, it is
Yes.
the suppose 15 second, and
Yes.
you have, and this loop will run 100 times, so 15 into
100,
100,
1500 seconds.
100 second. So that is called as time complexity. So
Yes.
from these two, like you can say it like suppose this is might be more efficient in term of space, but less efficient in term of time, because it is
Yes.
occupying more time, more computing speed it needed, more computing time it need. If we talk about this one, this is
Bit less.
bad as compared to space, but from time it is taking less time because just because here we are not checking any condition increment, we are simply printing it. So you can see
Yes.
that also. So this is the called as time complexity scenario and space complexity. And this
Okay.
concept you that will be going to help you to solve programming questions that is based
Okay.
on Java.
So in case of that, we are taking int and double.
Hmm.
So they both will take that same time.
How they will going to take same time.
No, like you have created two memories. So
Hmm.
one we are taking int input and one we are taking double input. So
Yeah.
the size is different. And you said if that uh, inputs are same, the size is different. So you said if that input, uh, how do I say it?
This is
If
uh,
number of inputs are same, so it will take the same time.
it depends on the type of operation that you're doing. Suppose in this I am doing addition,
So in both you are doing addition.
then in that case addition, it depends on your compiler, like how much time it takes. It might take the
Okay.
same it might take a exact same time because
Okay.
of integer value, but sometime
Yes.
in this double data type, where suppose if you have a too many value after the decimal, then in when you do the addition operation, it takes time. Okay, because addition is not simple like what we do it, means it's similarly what we do it on the paper, it's exactly in that way it happen inside the memory. For example,
Okay.
4.66 is your data. If you want to edit 5.6 again, then carry will come, right? 2,
Yes.
6 plus 6 12 1. So 1 will be carry forward to this, then 6 plus 6 12 13, right?
Yes.
right? So internally, it happens how it happens. They replace the value, right? Means what they do it. Suppose, okay, how I can tell you? What example I taken? Okay, let's take 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, and you want to add 3, 7, 8.
Yes, that will be
So when you do the addition operation, okay, so in addition operation, this 5cc actually how they save in the memory, they save in the memory like this: 5 dot, in the form of array you can think it, okay. And another one is array, they also will going to save the data like this: 3 dot
okay.
7 8, okay.
That is the cell. I think I was thinking why you are writing one and putting.
Yes, yes, it is a cell, it's an array. So
Yes,
suppose when
yes.
you do the addition, obviously you will do addition and you will going to save in another cell. Suppose if you are doing right. So suppose when you do it, 6 plus is 14, 4, 1 will come, okay. So this 1, carry forward 1, will occupy some space in the memory, right? They will also be, means your compiler has to remember somewhere this value, so that
Okay,
when they do addition of this two, they can add this value. So whenever if the data is generating carry, it is called as a overhead. It increase the computing time of your data. So it
okay,
depends. In double data, the chances of computing is more, okay,
okay.
as compared to simple integer. Simple integer you will be like 5, 3, you will simply get an 8. And even if they generate a carry, you will
Yes,
immediately
I
have a,
was about to say that.
yeah, even if it is generate a carry, suppose this is 5, this is 3, even if it generate a carry, the answer will be something like suppose 13, okay. 13 plus 5 how much? 18. Or let me take it,
So you're taking single and double digits. So you can take that three, four, five, six digits also.
okay,
Then
when,
it will take same time only.
so suppose this there is two cell, 5 and 6 will be what? 11, right?
11.
1 and 1 will extra digit will come, right? Extra digit in the
Yes.
sense this is a single digit, but when you do addition you don't expect that carry will be generated or the value will become 2 digit. So they, what,
Okay.
how they do it, they assign the next value into the empty cell before that. So such kind of calculation don't require much computation power. But if
Okay.
you have a long decimal value after the uh, decimal, if you have a long, means many value after this decimal,
But we can have that long integer also.
long integer that have, yeah, you can have a long integer also. That's why I said you, right, it depends on the compiler what kind of data you
Yes.
have. I
Yes.
specifically I have added it the starting itself. It depends on what type of data you have.
Okay.
So space complexity obviously it depends on the type of data. There you don't need to see it. But
Okay.
time complexity is something that depends on both your size of input and type of input. So there you need
Okay.
to something be more careful.
Okay.
So this was the time complexity one. Now let's come to our the lead code. In the lead code, you can see this is the platform where
Yes.
we do competitive programming. We solve the competitive programming and we make a practice. So this uh, they just generate every time competitive challenges where you can write the code
Okay.
and you can execute it and you can check it how much time they are taking, how, what is the space complexity and all.
So then,
So here,
do you win anything?
yeah, I have done here, means code,
So you won anything?
sorry.
Did you win anything? Mm,
Win means sometime I win, sometime. I don't win. Challenges
Oh,
it's not like winning means
okay.
they do
But I'm just saying that if they give any prize for that.
no means for pricing and all I haven't tried. I tried on a hacker rank. So in that hacker rank I won many time batches. They give you the badge, digital badge. You can add it on your
Okay.
resume. Pricing
Okay.
kind of thing that is occur in Kaggle and Analytics Vidya. That is what data science and all. But here this is programming platform. It's just to practice for the interview. It's not like a pricing based challenge.
Okay.
Even if it is having pricing based challenge, you will need a lot of time to do it. That time that is difficult to do it. So
Okay.
or difficult to give the time for the whole days. So that's why I have
Okay.
not tried it. I solve the basic
Okay.
challenges. So how you can do it, for example, let's see this two sum problem. Okay, so this two sum problem I have already solved this. So what was the question here? The question here is that you have a array, okay, and in that array what you have to do it, you need to return the indices of those two number, that when you add it, it will give you the target name, target value. For example, you can
Yes.
see here, this is one array. In that array your target you have decided 9. So which two indices when you add it, or which two value when you add it, that will give you the 9. So here if you see it,
2 and 7.
2 and 7, and what will be the value of that indices? 0 and 1.
0 and 1.
So how you can generate it? For that I have written the code here, and here you don't need to add any main method and all. You just need to write
Okay.
down a function inside the class. Main method is already added in at the background, that will going to approach this code and they will run it.
Okay.
Okay, and this is, and it is not like you have done it something compile time value you pass it here, and you will satisfy your requirement. No, it is something based on the test cases. What do you mean by test cases? Test cases means you need to write in a function in such a way that whatever the array size the user will pass, whatever the target
Yes.
is going to decide it, it will going to satisfy for all. If it not
Okay.
going to satisfy for all, it will satisfy for one of them, then your you won't get the whole marks. So suppose here
Okay.
three test cases they have given. In that three test cases, here the target was 6, and here 3 to 4. When you combine this 2 and 4, you will get 6. So indices will be 1 and 2. Here, so you can see the values are also varies. Here you have passed 4 value, here you have passed 3 value, here you have passed 2 value,
Okay.
right? So it depends on how the value you are passing. So like can you just open your system, can you share your screen so we can do the setup, and from the next class we can start this coding.
Wait. I you can explain on your system and I can do on mine.
Yeah, okay, but you need to have an account, you need to create it and all. So will you able to do it?
Okay. Yes, yes, I am doing side by side.
Okay, so here when you open this when
Lead
you
code.
open this question lead code to some question, you will open
Okay.
this link I will going to share you. There a set of questions are there, we will see some almost thousand of codes are there. So
Yes.
we are going to
So why solutions are not just for some of them?
means I have not solved it for some question because all the
Okay,
questions
so
are not
this is
solved.
your code, your answers.
Yeah,
So you have uploaded a video also for this reason.
no, we have not made that video because that solution will going to be then.
So for the third number, it is showing a video.
Which third number?
Third number. See, third number.
This one.
Yes.
This one I think is done by like Devanshu sir, but I don't know
Mhm.
this one.
Okay. So this is not pure.
Mhm. I have done few questions from here while explaining the class. Some of the questions are done by maybe Devanshu sir and he might have added it. But
Okay.
few of the question that two sum set and few question that I solved it, I have not created it. For two sum I have added a video on Hack with a channel, but for some of the questions I have not added it because we need to
Okay.
explain it. So here, like when you open this question, okay, in the lead code, you will get this kind of screen. In that screen, I will tell you what this, here you will get the description of your problem domain. Here you can decide the language that you want. If you want to do Python, so you can do it in a Python. Okay. If you want to do it in C, you can do it in C. In Java, so how it is, let me first copy this code, my code one. So let me show you. If you change this to Python 3, you see you will get such a function, right? So function will be same like this. Okay. If you do the C, you will get this function. You just need to write down the logic inside this function.
Okay.
Okay. You don't need to add anything, import anything. You don't need to add it. Even you don't need to add any function, main
So
function,
why this has created a pointer, int pointer to some int pointer num?
because this is a C, and here they might have this function was using an address.
So there is no C plus plus.
Here you can see the note. The return array
Yes.
must be malloc assume caller function free. So here why they have added pointer, because this array may be of dynamic size. You don't need to pass this static array. Dynamic
Okay.
array you need to work. That's why they have added this. And this is the syntax of malloc. Malloc in the sense where you will going to initialize the size to the array dynamically. They will not be going to be a static.
Okay.
Similarly, you can change it to JavaScript. You will get this. And in Java, we don't have a pointer. That's why we are not getting this one.
Okay.
Okay. Now here, what was the logic behind it? You can see it. This function was already added. I just created this logic here. So inside this logic, uh, what I did, my logic was to just, I was doing it. I was subtracting from the target value. Okay, from suppose 9. I will go
Yes.
subtract here 9 from this 2. Suppose target value minus this index value first. 9 minus 2, whatever the value you will get it, I will going to check whether it is equal to my means sorry, let me show you, let me explain you from the start. So you can see this is a for loop. Okay, so inside this for loop, I will first write down as the index. I need to move it from the 0. I have taken it from the 0. Okay, you can take it from 1 also, but it you need to check it whether the array as by default is start from 0, so you need to take it from 0. Okay, then I took it num.len. Why I took it num.len? Because here the size is nums, right? Because the
Yes.
input array name is num, and here also they have given num, so I have used num.len. And with this num.len I will get the size of my array. Okay, so whatever the
Okay.
size of an array, I will get that.
Yes.
Once I get this array, okay, once I get the size of this array, I will come inside. I will initialize the j with the next value. Okay, what will be the next value? Suppose if I'm I index, the j value will be my 7. Okay, I will going to check is j is less than num.len, means is my current
Yes.
value of j is the less than num.len.
Yes.
Correct. J plus plus. I will come inside it. I will going to check it. Is the value of index j, that is 7, right? I plus
Yes.
7. Is it equal to whatever target you have decided it minus this 2?
Yes.
So 9 minus 2, 7. Condition become true. So you will going to return the indices I and j. What is the current value of I?
One.
I'm saying, not
Oh, zero.
correct. And what is the current value of j?
One.
Correct. So here I will going to return that value. So in that way it will works.
Okay.
Do you understand? So this
Yes.
way you need to create the logic. You need to build the logic like this. I
Okay.
took the references from several website, like how we can solve, like how we can match it. Then I got some idea and I have wrote down this solution. So
Okay.
you need to write down this solution. Okay, and I will going to show you how you can run it. And one more thing, yeah, why I have added this throw new illegal argument exception? You might be a question coming in your mind. Let me comment it and I will run the code. So you need to sign up. If you have an account,
Yes.
it won't ask you. Let me sign in. So once you have a login it, you can run from here and see
Where?
whether
That. Okay.
any error are coming. So see, it is giving error reach end of the file parsing. Okay, let me remove this. Again, it is giving you reach end of file while parsing. Why it is giving you? You can count the index also opening 2, 3, 4. 4 are 5. 5 is the opening index and closing are how much? 1,
4.
3, 4, right? Let me add 1. But still it will give you an error. But let's see that. Why it is giving you the error? The reason is that when you put the error, when you put the curly brace here, or when you commented this, so suppose
Yes.
in case once the program has done his task, if any other argument is passed by the user, or suppose the argument that is do not belong to this will be going to pass to this function. Here this is the function. Okay, you can see
Yes.
integer 2 num. Okay, it means it is telling that 2 sum is a function which is of an integer type, means that is accepting input in the form of an array. That's why we have added like this.
Okay.
You yesterday you were asking, like, I think yes, you or might be one girl asking me that why we add a square bracket before. You can add square bracket before because you are accepting what kind of input here? Array kind of input, and that is of
Okay.
that nums.
I
So
was saying about that string arguments. That why you use that bracket before arguments or after the
which one?
arguments.
This one.
So yes, the square bracket you're asking.
Mhm.
So we did about that. We were creating that main class, and you
Yes,
wrote that string arguments and square brackets. And then I told you that square brackets
yes, yes.
should be
Yeah, yeah,
before
right. I got it.
arguments.
So that is only right. You were saying that square bracket will go to add it later, but here you can see this square bracket. Why we add it at first? Because this is the function or method that is accepting the array
We
num
can add after also into some
into some.
square brackets. Then
You can try it. If your compiler doesn't support it, you will give an it will give, you will get an error. But this was the function already given by this program itself. I have not added this method
okay,
was already added, so I can't make a change, but I can show you whether it is running or not.
okay,
See, it is giving an error here because when you add it here, it will take this not as a method, it will take it as a variable. To
okay,
sum will be act as a variable now here, array type of. That's why square
okay,
bracket is added at the head, and you
okay.
are passing this to parameter. What parameter you are passing? Nums
Array.
array and your target value.
Yes.
So here you just need to write the logic. You don't need to call the function. You don't need to write a main method. It will be performed at the because main method is already present at the backend. Okay,
Okay.
that will going to check based on your condition. So once you write down
Okay.
this value and why we have commented it. So in case if you remove this comment, so in case after doing this operation, if any other argument will be going to pass by any of these test cases, because here only three test cases they have shown, but the test cases size will be in this range. If you see this,
Okay.
the test cases size will be till 10 to the power 4. 10 to the power 4 means 10,000 around, right?
Yes.
So till 10,000 value can be passed it here. And now my value can be in the range of this. So suppose if you pass a negative value also, or suppose your machine that is working, your backend code will pass negative value also, it should work. So that's why this is added. So suppose if
Okay.
any illegal argument, throw keyword is used to throw the error. If your code is having any error, then it will throw it.
Okay.
So if you doesn't having any error, or suppose your backend code is running fine, then this will not give an error. So here, this throw keyword, if you comment it, then if any of this argument will unsatisfied, it will give an error. That's why I was getting error. Now I will run it and let's see whether it is working. So again, it is
Hmm.
giving error. Let me check it. I need to remove it.
Then now it will also show error.
Okay, sorry. I
You
think
need to close. Why double?
let me count it. How many it is there? One, two,
One point.
three, four, five opening.
Yes.
One, six opening. One,
How?
two, one, two, three, four, five, six.
So the six is the return statement.
Yeah, but it is six opening you have, right?
Okay.
And the closing is one for this return statement. This one is for this one. This one is for this one. This one is for this one. This one is for this one and this one. Let me check it.
Okay. Now comment that throw one.
Okay. So you can see this. It is showing runtime is 0 millisecond. Means it was running so fast that is showing
Okay.
zero. Let me submit it and check it. Let me submit the code. So it is showing you 48 millisecond actual time when it working on all the set of data. Okay. When it is working on all set of data means I've shown you the range, right? So in that range, it took 49 millisecond faster than 17.34 of Java Online submission of true sum because I have already made the solution and I run it so quickly. That's why it's showing that you are faster than other 17.34%.
Yeah. So only 17.3.
Sorry.
So it is only 17.34.
Yeah, 17.34 because might be other also they have done like this.
Okay.
So that I can't expect it because this I have not developed this software. So I can't tell you on that. But here I can tell you like once you run the code, it will show you how much memory they occupy and how much space they occupy. And it can show you based on the all kind of your okay. They shows you like uh, this one. I have actually run this code. I made it at 3 o'clock. So at that
Yes.
time, it occupied 48 milliseconds, same time, or sorry, less time, and the memory was 39.3 MB.
More memory.
Yeah, because at that time I have not done some changes. I made changes here on this logic and this one, I plus one.
Okay.
So that's why it was taking more time. But here I made it changes on this code to explain you. So it was taking time. However, it is taking more time because of I plus one condition, but in memory it is taking less time because
Okay. Now if you comment that throw statement, because you didn't add that one curly braces, so that's why it was saying it was showing the error.
okay,
Now you try and doing this. Yes, run code.
see this.
Okay, missing return statement.
Hmm. I
Okay,
mean that
so you can return anything. Try return. So you have to return that.
as I said you, it is based on the app, this lead code. So it will not like that you can do anything here. Based on the
So it cannot convert that
convert.
to that array.
Sorry, I'm not getting what you said.
So you wrote return zero, but return zero can't be converted to that int
So what
array,
you want to return me? What you want to tell me what I should return?
which can be written in array form.
But same thing, how I will do the miss here I have already done inside the loop. Why I will do the return here? Return means like return means it will take
Because if that condition is not satisfied, though it will
why it is
go for
giving you the error. Do you know why it is giving you the error? The reason was it was giving you error because you are changing for the other test cases also. That test cases, if you comment it and that test cases won't match this like parameter data type or the value, it will throw an error and you have not added this line. In that case, obviously you will get an error because it this function won't work there. That's why it is giving
Okay.
an error. Do you understand what I said it? I've shown
Yes.
you the range, right? So in that
Yes.
range, if this method won't be able to work it, then it will going to throw the error. And if you don't have anything, catch block, or if you don't have throw keyword, and this code, they have just given you the method. They have not taken this method inside the try block that you can try it catch block also here. They have
Okay.
simply given you this method and I have added the logic here.
Okay.
Okay, and this thing I have added here.
Okay.
So here, based on, it's not like that you should check only on the one test cases. You need to check the test cases till 10,000 size of an array, and that value can be ranges from minus 10 to the power 9 to 10 to the power 9. That's the reason when if suppose in case if when value become too small or doesn't satisfy this any of the parameter, it need to be throw the error, and that's why you need to
Okay.
write it. And suppose in case if I comment it, then it will not be able to return the any value for the test cases that they have tested before. So the two or three test cases that it has tested, it will not be able to run even those two also. Okay, that I've
Okay.
shown you example 7 1, right? 7 and 9 1. So that's the reason you need to add a return keyword, means this throw keyword, so that it will
Okay.
return at least the test cases that successful.
Okay.
Okay, if you want, I can like if I can show you the return by writing the same line of the code, but it, there is no mean of doing that.
Yes.
See, it will give an error because it is not inside the scope of the function. It is out of
Yes.
the scope.
Now that will not.
So when you run the code, it will only going to show you whether it is accepted or not. If you see accepted, it means your code is run successfully. And when you submit it,
But
then,
here it says runtime is 0 ms.
yeah, why
But
it is
when you
showing you
submit it,
runtime 0? Because it's run on your local system. So it will not be able to take the timing. When you click on
okay.
this submit button, at that
Yes.
time it will submit on the server, and that server is having maybe server is something cloud and all. So in that cloud, they will going to calculate it how much time it takes. So this process is so
Okay.
fast that it will give. Let me submit it once again. So it will show
Okay.
you the record, and this record is coming because of my login ID. So it shows you
Okay.
now it is
Now it is 47
47
ms.
and 39.4 MB, because it depends on how it is taking time to connect to the server and how the
So
server.
that depends upon the internet speed also.
Yes, so
Okay.
this is the way of doing, right? Means this is the memory occupying. So you can say 10,000 number in order to read a 10,000 size of an array, you need at least 40 MB inside the memory.
Okay.
And this is the server thing. So it also varies from time to time. Java is the fastest language, even faster than Python and all. If you do it with other programming language, you can try with other programming language also if you want. But as this course is based on Java, so I made the solution in Java.
Okay.
Will you able to run this code on and try it? I will going to
Yes.
upload the solution by night. Have a practice on this lead code. Make a
Okay.
account in this lead code.
Yes, I made the count.
Yeah, made the account in the lead code and try it.
Okay.
Okay. So when we connect back in the next session, we will going to solve some more programs.
Okay.
So do you understand, right, Miss? You have any difficulty, anything, or anything is not clear?
Yes, everything is clear. Upper one. This is different.
Okay, this one.
Yes, this one.
Sometimes I get confused in this mail ID I should take or this one.
Name.
For because there is one girl, uh, Anushka, for them mail ID when I click it, then it opens. So this
So
question,
he has both name and
yeah.
email ID.
So this thing we have seen today. For other program, we will see in the next session. Let me this one. Yeah. So you can see I used to click on this one. So when I click on this one, it shows me the core structure for her.
Okay.
So that's why sometimes I get confused in that. Okay, no issue. We will going to solve more question based on this. Today you solve this to some problem and let me know like if you able to do it or what. This is your
Okay.
constraint means your solution should accept this kind of value. Value should be greater than 2 and you will get an habitual means once to start writing the code you will come to know how you need to write the code for any problem domain. So for one
Okay.
or two question when you solve it, you will automatically get to know like how to solve.
Okay. So it is in follow-up. Can you come up with an algorithm that is less
Yes,
than O and square time complexity?
yeah.
So your solution is less than or greater than that time.
My solution just told me like means it's not the competitive challenge like programming one where I can see it, but you can just see it in this platform how much time it takes. It will not going to tell you how much you are efficient. If it is a challenge and all, then it takes like Kaggle Analytics Vidya is their platform. There it shows you like your code how it is better than others.
Okay.
It just here we have seen only that you are 17% faster than others, but no, but
Now it has changed. It was showing 24%, I think.
yeah, it might be yes.
Submissions.
Yeah,
Here,
so
wait.
it varies because it relate the data from the server.
Here,
Yes, yes.
click here. Sign in. C47.
Yeah, I've shown you third time when I run this 47 minutes.
So it was like 24 something.
Yes. So this is with respect to me only, but this will not going to show you the comparison with other who has
Yes.
made this program.
But it was saying that you should do like this and compare with this one.
Yeah, big O n square is a representation.
So
That
how much time does Big O and Square will take?
n square here also n square because n will be your size of the array, and you are using two nested for
So
loop.
how much time will this take?
Here n square. That's only I'm saying n square means
And
based
Square,
on
okay.
reading the num length. So here suppose you are reading 7. Here you
Yes,
are 7 value. 7 into 7,
49.
49. So that will be the millisecond. So this you here you are nested for loop. So n value, suppose you have a n is the length of first array, and then inner also the n, then it will be n square. So big O n square will be suppose if you have a 7 as a size, so it will be n square. So it means 14.
Hmm, okay. So how many elements we were taking here? Five?
No, uh, I said you like 10,000 is a test cases they have considered it, but the first test case is having 4 value. So 4 into 4,
Hmm.
16. But
16. But your is taking 47.
yeah, but so this
So your condition
program,
is not at this side.
no. So this 47 is not for only the for loop. It is for internal condition, this throw keyword, then looping back again also. This what we time complexity that we find it out. Time complexity we find out only with respect to your looping, not with respect to your whole code and all. Looping or maybe the number of set of instruction.
Hmm.
This 47 millisecond is like space, how much time taking to reference to memory, reading the data like that.
Yes.
Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. So just have a look on this code. Then on Tuesday when we connect, we will solve more problems on the same.
Okay.
Okay. So I will going to upload the video today night.
Yes.
Have a look on this and let me know if you have any issues. I will
Okay.
going to
You said that free meeting lasts for 45 minutes, but
yeah
it has been more than 45 minutes and it is still going on.
no I because we have started late, right? And that's so
No, we started at 4:45. 45 minutes is 5:30.
okay because my account is linked with another institute also, so that's why
Okay.
sometime it allowed.
Yes. You work at multiple places. And
Yeah, let me show you 1 minute.
so you work at Byju's